And our next question comes from Benoît Vereux from Who Am I Agency. Please go ahead.
Oui, Jean, je me demandais à quoi tu penses quand tu entends Kovalev dire que l'arbitre a arrêté le combat et puis n'a plus la chance de te détruire et compte bien se reprendre lors de ce deuxième combat.
Kovalev, je peux dire en anglais ou en français?
John, before you move forward, could somebody translate that to English for the other media, please?
That's what I was asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Pierre from Interbox. Allow me to translate the question. Question was, Sergey Kovalev has alluded to the fact that Jean Pascal should be thanking the referee for stopping the previous fight as early as he did. That basically saved him. So what was Jean Pascal's comment on this?
Listen, Kovalev said that I'm talking a lot, but I think he's the one who's talking a lot. He's the one who's saying that he's going to end my career. He's going to knock me out this time earlier than he did the first time. Me, I'm just minding my own business. I'm training very hard. And listen, he's not the first one. He's not the first one. Bernard Hopkins said he's going to end my career. So here we go. I'm still on top. I'm still here. I'm still filling up arenas, even I'm not a champion. Sergey Kovalev is coming back to my backyard because he doesn't sell the way he lives. So, like I said, Sergey talks a lot. So I just hope this time around he's going to be able to back it up.
And our next question comes from Keith Eidick from The Record. Please go ahead.
Yes, my question is for John. John, earlier, John David Jackson, and he said it previously as well, that you're not the same fighter that you once were. How much motivation has that given you to prove that you're that same fighter? And also, if Freddie could answer that as well in terms of maybe where John is in his career as opposed to where he once was.
Like I said, I think John David Jackson should mind his own business. He's not in my body. He's not in my mind. He doesn't know shit about me. He doesn't know shit about my mental conditions. So if he thinks I'm not the same fighter, good for them, good for him. But I know that I'm still a warrior. I'm still in my prime. That's why I had no hesitation to face Kovalev again, because I know the first fight was stopped too early. I was on my way back. Yes, of course, Sergey was winning the fight. He was winning at that point, but I was on my way back. I was coming back. I won the 5th, the 6th round. So, like I said, Sergey said this time around he's going to finish the job earlier. I tried to put a bet on that. Hello?
And our next question comes from Mike Woods from The Ring. Please go ahead.
Hi, John. Hi, Freddie and company. John, question for you. I do wonder if this fight is more personal for you. You've been very public about what you perceive to be bias in Kovalev's personality and his treatment towards you. Does that make you an angrier, more dangerous fighter?
No. I know what I have to do to win this fight. Freddie taught me a lot in the 8-week camp that I ever learned. So I think that Freddie is a great coach, and since I'm going to try to apply everything that Freddie taught me during camp. So that's going to be a very interesting fight. The first fight was a great fight. Everybody right after the first fight was telling, like, I need a rematch because that was the Kovalev's closest fight ever. So I think right now people have a short memory because I did pretty good in the first fight, and I'm expecting to do the same in the second fight.
Freddie has referenced that we maybe will see a different strategy. I take that to mean, I guess, maybe some smarter boxing, not as much trading. Is that fair to say that we're going to be seeing the smartest version of you? Maybe try to avoid trading offensively with Kovalev?
You really want to know?
I do. I don't know if you'll tell me, but I really want to know.
So if you do really want to know, just bring in on HBO.
That's what I figured.
Thanks, guys. Be well.